Hey, how's it going, guys? It's Shut Door or Door Should have come back with a brand new episode of A Step Back. And today we are actually going to get into the Nether. I know this is like episode 5, and we're going to just kind of quickly jump into the Nether here because I want to find some ores that I'm looking for. And I hope that they will actually help a little bit. Not 100% sure if I'll be able to even obtain them because I might just immediately die, but who knows? We're going to kind of see if Define RPG adds anything new into the Nether. We're going to light this up, and I'll see you guys on the other side. Alrighty, so we're over here in Man. It is so cool not to see a whole bunch of fog and not being able to see anything in the Direwolf 20 pack is what I'm talking about. Okay, so yeah, you can see that we can't actually mine this because we need level Cobalt. What does that even mean? What are you? Oh, you're a Natura Creeper. I know what you are. Yeah, you're the Nitro Creeper. They just kind of blow up. Kind of forgot that. There's the like Hellfire Spider. But yeah, Cobalt, huh? What is Cobalt level? I kind of forgot that existed. Oops, didn't mean to do that either. So we got to go back. But yeah, this is what we're looking for. We're actually looking for Cobalt and Ardite. But we're going to have to figure out what mining level we need to get to actually get there. And I'm kind of just taking a gander around. Natura adds some of the biomes that you guys are seeing here, some of the trees. Yeah. Man, it's been such a long time since I've seen Natura generation. Really has. Alright. Let's actually grab some of this quartz. We might as well over here. There's extreme reactors or seeing quite a bit of cobalt and ardite. So yeah, let's get back and let's get a better pickaxe apparently. All right, so I guess like the kind of reasonable option here is Obsidian. So we've got the Obsidian one. Let me bookmark this. We also have the Energetic Pickaxe Head, which is from Ender.io. And I kind of am just looking at this. So Obsidian is mining level Cobalt, 4.2. And I believe what we can actually do is look into sharpening kits. I guess this would be kind of a good detour for that. So let's actually grab a sharpening kit. I'm going to toss in some obsidian here. Oh, it looks like I actually have 10 in here. Let me clear this out and I'll be right back. Alright, so we're going to grab a sharpening kit pattern. And we're going to go to the pattern chest. We're going to go here. And then we're going to open this. Grab a stone sharpening kit. Take this, put this in here. This should have aluminum brass in it by now. Perfect. We're going to make a cast. And then our obsidian is smelting. And I actually only need 2 pieces of this. So we're actually going to take out the rest of this. So of course this is going to take a minute. But once we get the stone sharpening kit, we can actually put this on the pickaxe, which will then give it a cobalt mining level. But of course, since we have diamond on here, I believe it should actually be higher than that, but I'm not sure if that actually carries over. So we'll see, right? It's almost done here. And also, if you want to know the actual reason why this stuff is so slow, this right here. If you see this, this is actually the temperature at which it melts. So keep that in mind. So if I actually look at iron ore, nope, wrong button. There we go. You can see that this is 591. So there's a major difference, right? You can actually tell how long something is going to take usually by just looking at that. Obsidian, of course, is lava and water, so it needs a lot of heat to actually do something, which is cool. It is a really interesting factor of Tinkers that's kind of overlooked a little bit. All right, so I believe I need to upgrade or get this with flint. Okay. As the thing says, I just wanted to verify because I wasn't sure if that was like for something else. But yeah, we do need to put flint with this. So this, flint, maybe. Combine with flint. Okay, so let's try this. There we go. So now, yeah, you can see here it added fortified. Okay. We, of course, won't get any of the actual benefits of this as well, but we do keep magnetic and stuff. But we will only repair with iron. Sounds fantastic. Just a quick and easy way. And also, I kind of wanted to look at sharpening kits, because it's been, you know, as I've said previously, it's been a while since I've messed with tinkers. And this is definitely one of the newer things that was added in the last few versions of tinkers. So it's kind of cool to see. Alright, so we're going to mine up some of this cobalt and ardite. And of course, these materials are pretty hard, so they're going to take a little bit longer to mine. But that's okay. So why do I want ardite and cobalt? Besides the fact that we can upgrade our tool, you know, any tool that we have, shovel, axe, you know, a new sword, we can actually start making some armor. I think I want to get some better armor. Of course, since the Divine RPG stuff is, you know, just hitting me left and right, and it is super, super, like, hard to just stay alive when they hit you, I kind of want to be prepared for that. So I've kind of come up with a set of armor that I'm willing to make and kind of just test, right? Because I've never used Constructor's Armory, or yeah, it's a Constructor's Armory, I think is what it's called. It's this mod here, yeah, Constructor's Armory. But we're gonna try that out, see where it takes us, and hopefully, if it's a good set of armor, you know, we'll use it for quite a while. I'm not 100% sure if this armor will be like the end-all be-all, but it should be a decent, you know, chunk of time until we use something else, right? That's my hope. Ooh, what are you? Oh, you're an imp from Natura. Okay. I gotta remember, Natura adds stuff. Not everything is a Divine RPG, and I don't need to run away from everything. So this, I probably want to not get close to, but... Okay, so this is Divine RPG. Okay, you're a hell spider. Yeah, see? See what I'm talking about, though? Like, this guy is just absolutely, like, destroying me. So, this is why I'm gonna focus on armor this episode. Let me get my stuff, let me mine some cobalt and ardite, and I'll be right back with you guys. Alright, so I just wanted to document this, because we actually do have netherite ore, which is from Divine RPG. It's the first batch I've actually seen. And this is actually a way to get, you know, more armors and stuff. A netherite chunk. Make shields, red diamonds, hellstone ingots. So there's some interesting stuff you can definitely do with Divine RPG. But I think I want to go as far as I can with tinkers before like getting into Divine RPG tools. I think the only thing I've made is actually a shovel and this rupee sword. So we're kind of staying away from it for a little bit here. I just wanted to inform you guys that I found some. And it's actually not too far away from the portal. Kind of just been staying around the portal. Because there's some creatures in here that have already almost killed me. And they weren't the spiders. I didn't capture it because I kind of just ran for my life. Because it hit me once and I almost died. So, yeah. There's some crazy stuff that is like hiding. And it kind of blends in. And I don't like it at all. I'm still trying to be cautious here. But I've got 27 ardite and 28 cobalt. There's a hellbat. I think these things like explode. Yeah, they like blow up. I'm pretty sure that's from Natura. I love the fact that Natura adds like a few mobs, but they're not in the overworld really. They're kind of just around here, which I think is cool. Yep. Oh, goodness gracious, that scared me. Oh, I'm gonna need to like take a minute after I get out of the nether here. What is this? More bushes of some sort? Stingberry bush? Okay. Alright, where was that? I just saw a little bit more of that cobalt or something, didn't I? Yeah, right here. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm trying not to get jump scared more. But I think I'll grab that and I'll get out of here. Alrighty, so now let's get into doing a little bit of smelting here. So I'm not going to smelt all of this because I think what I'm going to do is actually quickly grab what we need to start making the armor, right? We need a tool or an armor station, I believe is what it's called. So let me toss some of this stuff away real quick here. Just because I probably should. And, yeah. Okay, so now we have some room. Let's make what we need. So we need an armor station. I actually have it booked over here. And now I don't because I accidentally just clicked off of it. But it's actually this. So an armor station is that and a crafting table. All right. So we should just need one set of these. And we're actually going to need another set of planks to make a crafting table. And then this. If I can place the things correctly. So we've got an armor station. I actually want to see what this looks like with nothing on, right? So we can actually look at all of the different types of armor. Of course, there's nothing really else with this, but let's actually upgrade this. So I think we'll just do what we did with the other one. Grab 4 pieces of iron. We will need seared bricks. I think I have some seared bricks left over. So we'll need, not 12, I think just 8, right? No, 12 was right. Math is hard sometimes. All right, and let's make this a little bit better here. So this, here, and here. And let's go check this into this right here. That'll work. Okay, so I don't 100% know the difference, but that's fine. I think it just gives you more slots here, right? So let's get into this. So first things first, we're going to need to make, I believe, Ardite. I think Ardite is what I want to make the plates and tiles out of, or the plates and trim, not tiles, plates and trim. So we're going to need to make this, which is 3. We're going to need to make this, which is 1. So we're going to need to basically have 4 pieces of Ardite. So 1, 2. So this would be 4, 4, 4, and 4. So we need to smelt all of this Ardite down to make everything. I think that's how I'm going with this. We're also going to need to make 5 new casts. So we're going to smelt down this, right? So plate, trim, helmet, leggings, boots. Actually, I need one more, I think. Okay, we'll go for that. And then over here, we need to make the actual pieces, right? So let's go here, go here, go here. And then we're going to go stone armor tile. Toss these in there. All right, fantastic. All right, so we should have aluminum brass, perfect. And right now we're just going to make the actual cast for these, and then we'll make the Ardite pieces. All right, so how this should work is 1. Doodly-doo. I'm going to make 1 piece of armor on camera, I think, and then I'll make the rest of it off. So let's actually go for chest plate. Each of these will probably have a different cost, correct? Yes. So it's basically like you're crafting up, almost like you're crafting up a normal piece of armor. So let's go chest plate. Let's go here. Stone chest plate core. Okay. And then put this down. Switch to aluminum brass. Go here. All right. And we're not actually making this out of Ardite. We're going to make that off of Manulin. So I think the next piece we need is the armor trim. So we're going to toss that in here. Do this. Switch this back. Okay. I'm going to make the rest of these trims and everything off camera real quick. And I'll be right back. So while this is going, by the way, there is a book on this, so you can actually scroll through and see all the modifiers, accessories, everything like that, the armor materials, the abilities, and we can actually quickly look at Ardite. So here's Ardite. Plates do give you a negative durability. but they give me a higher toughness. So I'm going to go for that over Manulin. And Manulin has Prideful on it, which basically means that you're going to use a lot more durability. And since I don't have Mending Moss right now, I don't want to take the risk of having the armor break due to, tons and tons of hits, and taking a lot of durability damage. So keep that in mind, and that's why I'm going with Ardite instead of anything else. Of course, Cobalt's also in here, which would give you lightweight, but you get no toughness. You get a little bit of durability, and on the modifiers, right? And of course, the core, I'm going to make that out of Manulin. Give me 19.7 durability and 20 defense. So I'm trying to keep it a little bit balanced. And of course, Trim gives you 16.2 from Ardite, and I think that's fantastic. So I kind of just, went with what I would think would balance out the best, and that was what I came up with. So now we have cleared this out. Let's actually take 4 pieces of Cobalt, 4 pieces of Ardite, and this will make what is called Manulin. Manulin is one of the best Tinker's materials by default. So we should have Manulin made, and that gives us 8 ingots. So we're not going to be able to make everything, but we're going to make the core, and then we're going to craft this up over here in the Armor Forge. Alright, so now over here, we are going to put this, actually no, this here, and this here, okay? Man, that looks a little goofy. 612 durability, 4 toughness, 3 modifiers, 20 defense. I think this will work, right? Your attackers might not feel great after hitting you. Your armor loves stone and operates better around it. And apparently this actually has leveling support from Tinker's Leveling, that mod. So that's fantastic. Alright, but this gives us 4 armor toughness and 8 armor. So if we actually look at Diamond, right? Diamond chestplate, we can see that this gives you 2 armor toughness and 8 armor. So this by far is a lot better than Diamond. Of course, 612 durability. I think, yeah, this has 528. So we'll go with this, right? And let's actually, let's see. Let's just take a dig at the netherite, Okay, so we'll toss this on. You can see that we actually have an armor toughness bar down here as well, which is fantastic. So I'm going to get the rest of the armor pieces. Of course, I've just put more Manulin in here, but I'm going to have to get the actual casts and everything. So let me do that, and I'll be right back with you. Alrighty, so I didn't make the armor because I want to do that on camera, but we're going to put this stuff in here, and we're going to say, can I actually copy this? I don't think I can. Helmet? I think that's how you spell helmet. I can't even remember. No, why did I put an N? Helmet? Goodness gracious. Okay, helmet. So there's a helmet. If we put our boots on here, Nether, right? Is it, did I put? I'm pretty sure it's actually spelled Nether right with 2 R's, isn't it? No, I was wrong. Not right, wrong. Actually, wouldn't it be like negative? Because, like, the fact that this is actually versions before Netherite was introduced, that's okay. I'm just going to put pants. Okay. So, now we have a full, like, samurai-looking outfit here. I love this. This is actually pretty nifty. But there's some other stuff we can do with this, of course. So, let's actually take this off, and let's get some diamonds in here. So, we can actually put a diamond on it, right? And this will, of course, give us a little bit more durability, a little bit more defense, and a little bit more toughness. So we're immediately making this armor significantly better, right? So chest plates next. So that's, about 100 plus durability, 4 more defense, 2 more toughness. I'm loving it. All right, keep going here. I basically just created like a really good set of armor, and we kind of look a little silly still. I love the little bits of diamond though. So what else can we do with this, right? Let's pull out this book. What are the other modifiers that are added by this? So if we go to the back of this here, and you can see, of course, we can put emerald on here, increase the 50% base durability. It sounds awesome. Don't have enough emeralds for that currently. I actually was using them on new tools. I made like a lumber axe, broad axe, whatever it's called on this version, and I used some. So we also have like reinforced. I would love to get mending moss just because that way we would be able to repair over time. There's actually multiple levels apparently of this. Cool. Invisible ink. I actually want to see what this is. Invisible ink. Okay, so I can't get this yet because I need ender pearls. But that would actually make your armor invisible, so you don't actually see it, which I think would be pretty cool. And just being able to see my player skin. There's like gauntlets apparently as well. Let's see. Ooh, what is this? Caster's gauntlet? That's cool. So we've got powerful modifier, dexterity, and then there's your base. Each one of these does something different, of course. I guess they're all for chestplate, right? So increases attack damage, can only be applied to chestplates, cannot be applied with telekinetic or dexterous. Telekinetic increases reach distance, can be applied to chestplates. I think I would love to have this one, increasing attack damage. So how do we make a gauntlet of power? That is a whole bunch of quartz. I think I can do that. Let's kind of get this armor upgraded a little bit here, right? So, doodly-doo, iron, and then leather. I just got a crafting table over here real quick. There we go. So there's our gauntlet, and then we'll need a bit of quartz. Good thing I went and grabbed some of this, right? I hear a pigman. Hello. Goodness gracious. I did not expect you to be behind me. All right, so now we've got the ability to make up the gauntlet here. So there's our gauntlet of power. And if we take off our chest plate, put this here, we get little boxes around our hands. I love that. It's a really cool detail. Okay, but yeah, so we should have attack damage increase. And I'm assuming that is with everything, basically, right? So that should be pretty cool. I kind of want to put an emerald on our boots and helmet. Just real quick. So we can have that, you know, peace of mind of durability. Because I know helmets and boots, of course, are usually the lowest durability armor pieces in general. So let's just go for this. Okay, so we basically match the chest plate at that point. That one actually surpasses the chest plate. Okay. Love it. We kind of look like we got we got a lot of colors going on here. There's high stride, frosty, glowing, polished. Increases toughness level. Toughness added depending on material used. Requires no modifier. Every armor needs a good polishing once in a while. You wouldn't want to see it rust, would you? Applies the same toughness level as the material used to the armor. So this is actually basically a sharpening kit, right? So if I went back here and I saw something with more toughness, let's see. What would give me more toughness? I think Ardite is probably the toughest piece of armor, right? So if I had, you know, something else that I wanted to get more toughness, so steel, for example, if I wanted to, and I got a piece of steel, I unlocked my mouse, that's why I was moving so easily there. But if I wanted to get more toughness, putting a piece of steel with a polishing piece on here would be pretty cool, right? Let's see. And it looks like not a lot of these are helmet specific, so we're getting amphibious, stores oxygen over time, uses oxygen when underwater. That's actually pretty cool. So it doesn't give you water breathing, it gives you the ability to have, you know, an oxygen tank basically. Nifty. Never seen anything do that. We also do have accessories. So here's the Traveler's Knapsack, which is basically just another backpack. So Traveler's Knapsack. I'm kind of curious. Okay, so this isn't that expensive. We do need rabbit hide, and that's the only thing I do not have. But if I travel over to a desert, I might be able to get that between this episode and next. Because that'd just be pretty interesting. It attaches to your armor, you access it with a hotkey, and it's just there. It's not upgradable, but it does give you 27 slots, which I believe is just a vanilla chest. So having that be able to store tools early game definitely would be pretty nifty. Let's see. So I think that's kind of it. I mean, there are like the goggles. There's the cloaks. They give you different stuff. Traveler's Belt gives you a second hotbar, which is pretty cool. Potion storage with the alchemy one. Slow fall invisibility. Let's see. You got the goggles. You got night vision, soul sight. By modifying your goggles with the right items, you can have soul sight instead of zooming. While wearing these goggles, you can see the souls of nearby beings. So I'm basically allowing you to see things through walls, maybe? Or I wouldn't assume walls. But that would be pretty cool. So you could actually zoom in. I think the night vision one would be pretty cool, but I'm pretty sure this requires rabbit hide of some sort, doesn't it? No. Just leather, glass, and string. We might be able to snap that together real quick here. So let's see here. So glass, leather, and string. We should be able to make the base version of the goggles. Okay, so we should have been able to make these, but we don't have potions of night vision. So we'd have to get into brewing, which is a bummer. But I think for now, we will hold off on this because that does sound pretty cool. Getting night vision, being able to toggle it, I'd be okay with that. So for right now, we're going to wait on these. We'll just toss them in here. Definitely need to look at these a lot more. Let's see. You also have the cloaks, which is invisibility. Yeah, these are all pretty expensive. So I think with that, we are geared up. In episode 5, we have pretty decent armor. Like, this armor is definitely no joke. I'm thinking I want to get to the invisibility ink or the invisible ink just so we can get this armor to not show. I do like it, but I think it's a little much, right? I like the darker colors. This one just kind of looks like a mix mash of everything. So stay awesome. I hope to see you guys in the next one where we will actually not have to worry about dying by everything in one hit. And I also think next episode we're going to upgrade our tools to manual and maybe look at better handles and stuff. But with that, stay awesome. Hope to see you in the next one. Bye-bye.